As you may have noticed, we now have 4 phases to our swing. From the starting position to chest height, from chest height to the chin, from the chin to stomach height, from stomach height to impact. In the first phase, I am actively moving the club. In the second phase, I let the club move me. In the third phase, the tension in my body combined with gravity does the work. But in the last phase, I go live, hitting and kicking into the back of the ball. The scientists call these phases active and passive phases. Every top sportsman or woman use not only their own energy, but the energy around them to move, creating smooth, almost effortless-looking movement. Imagine a skier skiing down a slope, first using gravity to slide, then their own muscle power to change direction, switching between actively controlling their fall to passive falling, active-passive, active-passive. It looks effortless, but is in truth very demanding. The skier is not relaxed or loose, but has what I call sporty tension, not too loose and not too tense. A golfer is no different. From the moment I take my address position, I have tension in my body. Like an athlete waiting for a starter's gun, ready for dynamic movement. My swing is active, passive, passive-active. This switching from one condition into the next creates its own rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or ko-ka, ko-la. This rhythm becomes the binding element of my swing. I will never lose my swing during a round of golf, but if I lose my rhythm, it will sure feel like it. Let's finally try a drill with a golf club. I have replaced the ball with this bag. We call it an impact bag because it helps me to get a feel for creating a good impact position. Now the same drill as before. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ko-ka, ko-la. Strangely enough, the most difficult phase for most golfers is the third one, the start of the downswing. This is where your brain tells you to start to accelerate the club. You guys know what I'm talking about. You think that if you accelerate here, you'll be faster here. Not the case, I'm afraid. On the contrary, you will not only be slower, you will miss-hit the ball. Accelerating at the top of the swing will change the shaft plane. Change its direction. Turn too quickly and the club will swing to the left. Pull down too quickly, it turns to the right. Imagine a car accelerated into a curve. That is not going to end well. Accelerate into the curve and you are going to hit the crash barriers. You must accelerate out of the curve. This part of the swing is called the transition. In this phase, the hips must return to their starting position. The weight must transfer, at least 60 or 70% onto the left foot. And the arms, hands and club must fall to about chest or stomach height. During the transition, you can't start to hit the ball. The moment you start to hit the ball, your sense of balance will brace for impact. You have resistance through the connection between your feet and the floor, so your sense of balance will brace with the floor. If your weight is still on your right foot when you start to accelerate the club down, you will remain on your right foot until impact is over. This is a picture I suspect a few of you know. If your weight is on both feet when you start to hit down, it will remain on both feet until after impact. Also, not so pretty. If you really want to hit the ball hard, with all your strength and weight, you must wait until your weight has transferred and your arms are in a position to hit down. Ko la. Ko ka, ko la. Not ko ka la.